this loving service of his devotees. It's very rare and very difficult to distribute to everyone. And that service he wanted to give, that love of his devotees that he wanted to give, was never given before. And this is the service especially of the Brijbasi. What is the speciality of the Brijbasi is that they have no sense of awe and reverence to himself, to the Lord. It was the devotees in general devotees, they have a mood of great reverence to the Lord. They have a knowledge of my opulence and they worship me with a lot of awe and reverence, even fear sometimes. But that love doesn't satisfy me. So he decided that I want to give that associates of Srimati Radhika. They are the only one who can distribute that love, which is that specific love of the Brijbasis. And in the modern times, all these devotees, they prepared everything. And Rupa Goswami wrote everything down in his beautiful books, explaining that science of loving devotional service, and in very great details, explaining the love of the Brijbasis, starting with the Sakas, and the parents of Radha and Krishna, who all love Krishna as their little boy, their little friend. And as the gopis, who love Krishna as their most beloved. So, all this was, after receiving those books from the Goswamis, he started the spreading of this transcendental knowledge, that transcendental secret. And then Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur established more firmly the conclusion of Rupa Goswami. And then, in the modern time, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Gaur-Kishore Das Babaji, Srila Param Gurudev, Nityalila Pravishnaum Vishnupad, Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharya, Starashata Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. He engineered the movement of Sankirtan all over the world, in every city and village, as it was predicted by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and distributed that transcendental information, the highest conclusion of Sri Rupa Goswami, the service of the Brijbasis, and especially the service of the servants of Srimati Radhika. And then my Guru Maharaj came, Srila Bhaktivedanta Nityalila Pravishnaum Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharya Astota Rashata Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. He came to accomplish the desire of the whole Guru Parampara of Sri Sachinandan Gaurari, Radha and Krishna, who wanted that science, the service of the Brijbasi, to be spread all over the world. And my Guru Maharaj was empowered by all those great personalities of our Guru Varga to finally distribute it to everyone in every town and village of the world, in every city, every place, and even in the forest, and on top of mountains, in the middle of the ocean, everywhere. Prabhupada was especially not only empowered, he was the manifestation of their desire, their mercy, of all those personalities. And he came to give that transcendental science. He put it down in his books in a very clear way, but he had a very delicate mission to distribute that highest jewel, that highest prem of the Brijbasi to the most foreign people. So it was a very delicate mission, how to distribute the highest conclusion, the highest service, the service of the servants of Srimati Radhika, headed by Sri Rupa Manjari, Sri Lati Manjari, who came in this world as our Guru Varga, but to spread it to everyone, and in such a way that no one will spoil that amazing jewel. So it was a very delicate mission, and that was entrusted by the whole Guru Varga to Srila Prabhupada. And he did it in a very magnificent way, in absolutely perfect way, that no one could spoil it. he put it in its books, the highest moods of the Vraja Gopis, like all the beautiful verses of the Gopi Gita are all in the books of Prabhupada. Prabhupada are expressing them in English, so sometimes we don't know what does it mean. They are like secrets in the ocean, jewels in the ocean of the books of Prabhupada, but he's expressing them in English, so they are like, we don't catch it so much. Even if we would have expressed it in Sanskrit, in the original, we would not have catch them, because unless we have a special one, someone who is, oh, that passage, we did not catch it. So those jewels, Prabhupada has very nicely put them in his books. Like last year we spoke few jewels. This year we can speak one more jewel. Like in the last canto of ninth canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, the last canto before the 10th, just few verses before, it is the introduction of the 9th canto. Shukadeva Goswami describing all the avatars of Krishna. Now he's saying, now we are speaking about Yadunandan, the son of Nanda and Maharaj, and the Yashoda Maya in Braj. And how he's so beautiful, and Shukadeva Goswami is describing his beautiful face, the face of Krishna. He's surrounded with curly locks of hairs and kundalas and earrings, and his face is so beautiful, so attractive. And in that purport, Prabhupada says that, because the verse says that for the Brishvasi, the Nara and Narya, the girls and the boys in Braj, they cannot stop looking at the beautiful face of Krishna. And if Krishna is absent for a moment, it's a terrible pain for them. They even curse, the verse says, they even curse the Creator for making eyelids, because just the time that the eyelids block the vision of Krishna is intolerable to them. So the verse is expressing that, the beautiful face of Krishna. And in the purport, Srila Prabhupada explains again that verse in details, and then he gives the verse of Gopi Gita, which says, Atatiya bhavam anikananam truti yugayate dvam apashyatam kundala kundalam kutila kundalam shrimukam chate jararudakshitam ramakidrisham. He expresses that the gopis, they are so much in separation when Krishna left the rasa dance, and they are expressing their emotion in such a strong way. In that verse, the gopis are saying, oh, this stupid creator has created those eyelids that block our vision. It's very painful. You show us so many times your beautiful face, surrounded by curly locks of hair and your beautiful earrings. But this creator, the creator is making it so impossible, such a difficult situation. And Prabhupada is expressing that, but all in English. And then he repeats it again. But there is something special in that purport of Prabhupada. In the Tika of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains that in the last line of the verse, there is Naro, Narya, they have a great appreciation for the face of Krishna, the boys and the girls of Braj. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains that the boys, the men of Braj who have that feeling of intense feeling of separation is a symptom of Mahabhava. And the Gopas, some certain Gopas, like the Priyanarmasaka Gopas, they touch that Mahabhava. Like Subal and other Priyanarmasakas. They touch that Mahabhava which belongs to the Gopis now. And so that's one name in that verse. And then the other is the Gopis. They have that fully. They are always entranced so much with separation that even the blinking of their eyes is intolerable for them. So they curse the Creator. And Prabhupada in the purport repeats 2 times that in English. But then at the end he says something very special, by which we can understand from which side is Prabhupada, which side, which paksha. And Prabhupada at the end So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says the Gopas, Priyanamasakas, they have that experience because it is a symptom of Mahabhav. Not tolerating even the blinking of the eye, that intolerance of separation with Krishna is a symptom of Mahabhav. It belongs to some Priyanamasakas and to the Gopis fully. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is explaining. But Prabhupada, at the end of his verse, he says, of the purport, he says, so we can see that in Braj, every Brijvasi, they lack so much to appreciate the beautiful face of Krishna, with his beautiful curly locks of hair, his beautiful lotus eyes, and his lips red, and his face like so many moons. But Prabhupada says, but we can understand that the gopis, they have much more appreciation for the beautiful face of Krishna than the Gopas, and even more than Mother Yashoda. So here in that verse, Prabhupada is giving a hint what is his personal feeling, because Prabhupada is holding so much. We try to explain that Prabhupada is so careful, so meticulous to not spoil the jewel of this Braja Prem of the Braja Gopis. But here he cannot hold it anymore. And in the verse he's speaking few verses, in the purport, few verses of Gopi Gita, but here he repeats, but at the end he gives his final feeling that even the Gopas, they cannot match the appreciation of the Gopis, and even Mother Yashoda. And that's the end of the purport. So Prabhupada is entering the 10th canto, he will give it to us, but he could not hold it anymore. And he expressed those ecstasies, which are jewels. So in Prabhupada's books, there is so many jewels like this. It's amazing, actually. So I invite you all for a treasure quest in Prabhupada's books for those jewels. So another point now is that Prabhupada was very meticulous, cautious, and at this time when he was present, it was not possible for him to expand on this very secret and hidden jewel of Braja Prem. So that means he left it to other personalities to unfold it. And especially Srila Govinda Maharaj was there, and he started to unfold the treasure chest of that Braja Prem and to show us what is in that box. But unfortunately, Shri Radha and Krishna took Srila Govinda Maharaj back to the spiritual world, to their lotus feet, too early, and he started to unfold it, but could not do the full taking out all the jewels and everything and showing us all the precious stones in that chest, in that coffret. And he left it to do the full mission of revealing every jewels in that treasure chest to Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. So Srila Maharaj came specially to show us what is there in the books of Prabhupada, all those jewels and amazing precious diamonds which are so astonishing, and we should go in the books of Prabhupada to understand that. And Prabhupada is opening us like a computer, so many windows on the screen, and you press there, you enter, wow, beautiful world. So it's full of this in Prabhupada's books. And he left the mission to reveal all this to Srila Narayan Maharaj. And this is not just Srila Prabhupada, but the whole Guru Parampara made it in such a way that Srila Narayan Maharaj was to help us. Prabhupada asked him, please help my disciple, begging him when he was, that was at the time of his final pastimes. So that was to be done because Prabhupada came to give us this. When the ISKCON movement is distributing books everywhere, they are not doing something, just anything which is trifles. It's very, very important. They're distributing the highest conception of Srila Rupa Goswami and Sri Raghunath Goswami, and Srila Narayan Maharaj is giving us the light, and Srila Maharaj has left so many books which are like the appendix of Srila Prabhupada's books. So this is so important. And now Srila Narayan Maharaj left this world also. But he left the books, and like Prabhupada, he left the books. But he has left many nice devotees, and especially Sripad Bhaktivedanta Maharaj now is coming to nourish us. Maharaj Maharaj is coming to nourish us, because this very delicate scientific jewel of the Braj Prayam is very, very delicate, and unless we hear it and follow someone who is a true Brijbasi, and especially a servant of Srimati Radhika, and living this Radhika Dasyam, Radha Dasyam, in the mood of Rupa Manjari and Rati Manjari, it is impossible to understand all these things. They become covered very quick, very quick. Prabhupada's left this world was almost covered totally. If Narayan Maharaj would have not been there, or Govinda Maharaj was like shaking everyone, stop with your so many nonsense, chastising everyone. Everyone was sparing him all over the world, but Srila Govinda Maharaj left. And Srila Narayan Maharaj then came and nourished everyone. He was saying that I heard everyone was crying, 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 and he came and nourished us with this. And now Maharaj has left, and unless there is qualified devotees who can nourish us with that highest perfection of the conclusion of Sri Rupa Goswami, we are lost again. So we are very grateful to Maharaj that he has come to nourish us.
After this very beautiful introduction of Arisanasana Prabhu, he gave us, like, you know, a desire, a very powerful desire to hear this nectar, which Maharaj will give to us, nourishing everyone's. So I became very desirous also to hear this nectar. I can't wait anymore. And I know that everybody is also like the same in the same position. So we will not lose 1 second of a blink of an eye to be bereft of the nectar of Harikatha from Sripad Bon Maharaj. Thank you very much.
So we are well situated because we are at the feet of Sadhu. So we have attained something in this life, at least. So we are all well situated. Arsène, c'est qui celui-là? Okay, so the devotee here well situated because they are coming at the feet of Sadhu, hearing Harikatha, chanting the glories of Krishna, saying the beautiful form of the Lord, and so we are well situated. We are on the path, we are on the track, we are not low. So nice, we have to continue like that. And believe me, here in Mirepoix, so we are also well situated, so many devotees are here. And not only Indian, because if you go to America, if there is no Indian, then there is nothing. All the temples are full of Indian, which is very nice, beautiful. But no people outside coming. So when I see here like 40, 50, 60% coming, it is nice. I can feel, oh, France not died. France is alive. Something is going on. So it's nice. But here, look, nothing has been done and so many people have come. So it is nice. I hope in the future also it will become more and more, packed. And we'll find some place where, a home place where everything can be done and people can live. That's the goal for this, community, South France. That some things belong to us and we can receive many devotees, many Maharaj, and in this way life will become sublime. By hearing Hari Katha every day, then the heart becomes purified at least, and we will be able to test what Papuji Arishtanasana just spoke about. Test the love of the Vrajbasi for Krishna, because this is our goal. But we are somewhat far away from this, but still hope, it should be there. If there is no hope, then nothing can be done. But hope can be there, that, I can attain also something, why not? If devotees are there, I am with them, and something can be done. So, and every day, it should be our thinking that, today I hope I will hear some Hari Katha. I will be with devotee, Hari devotees. If there is Hari Katha, then Hari devotee is welcome. It is beautiful anyway. So, what to speak today? We have, great sadhu, two Maharaj here, and we will hear about, Hari Katha, Krishna Katha, Radha Katha, and it is beautiful, and we will go on like this, I hope, for a long time. Thank you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
की जय। जय नित्य लीला पृष्ठम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर भक्ति वेदांत श्री भगवान गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला पृष्ठम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर भक्ति वेदांत त्रिविक्रम गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला पृष्ठम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर वेदांत श्री भगवान गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला पृष्ठम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। वेदांत श्री गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। श्री गोविंद गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। भक्ति रखस श्रीधर गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। भक्ति गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। भक्ति सिद्धांत श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। भक्ति विघ्न वर्ती गोस्वामी महाराज की रूपान गुरुवर्ग की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। गौर प्रेमानंद गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरतिसे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकाकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। ॐ वृन्दावै तुलसीदेव्यै प्रिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिप्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। भक्ताविहीनापराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्ताश्च कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं। वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं। वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं। भजामि राधां अरविन्दनेत्रां स्मरामि राधां मधुरस्मितास्यं। वदामि राधां करुणाभराद्रा ततो ममान्नास्ति गतिर्न कापि। न विजाचे राज्यं न च कनकमाणिक्यं न विवं न जाचं ब्रह्मं सर्वजनकं मं परवधूं मे सदा काली काली प्रमदवती न गीतचरितो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे। जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे। हा देवी काकुभर गदगदयाद्वाचा जाचे निपत्यभुवि दण्डवदरुहटार्थे अस्य प्रसादमबुदश जनाश कृत्वा गन्धर्विके निजगणे गणनां विधि। अंगस्यामुलिविच्छटाभिधृतो वन्दे कृतेन्द्रीवरं जड्डं जाजुगुरुरोचिषं पट्टं वरसश्रिया बिन्दारण्यनिवासं निखिलसद्धामादिदामोदरं राधास्कन्दनिवेशलजलभुजं ध्यायंस्तु दामोदरम्। तवैवास्मि तवैवास्मि न जीवामि तया विना इति विज्ञाय ते राधे तं नयामि चरणान्तिके। भज श्री कृष्ण शिरूपाञ्जलिकरार्चितपादपद्मकृष्णन्दन भुजार्पितमस्तकाय हा मदद कनकगौरी पदारविन्दं सन्वयानि सनकैस्तवकें करिष्ये श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे So first of all, I offer my humble, respectful obeisances unto lotus feet of my Gopad Nitya Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtutara Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj and Nitya Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtutara Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj simultaneously offer my humble, respectful Dandavat Pranam, lotus feet of Nitya Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtutara Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Govinda Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakha, Siddhar Goswami Bhakti Pri Goswami Maharaj, and Prabhupada Param Sripal Sroti Maharaj, and all senior devotees and all Vaishnava and Vaishnavis, and presented all of my respectful guests.
Donc, en premier lieu, Maharaj rend son hommage à ses maîtres spirituels, Srila Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj et Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Et simultanément, il rend hommage à tous les associés de Srila Prabhupada, à Gaur Govinda Maharaj, et à tous les Vaishnavas et Vaishnavis présents ici, particulièrement à Srila Bhaktivedanta Sroti Maharaj.
So, Srila Vishwanath Prabhu is very nice, kind to me every year. He also arranged this.
All devotees arrange a little something.
Donc, Aristanasana Prabhu est très gentil avec moi car tous les ans il arrange un très beau festival.
Because he has so much parental love and affection with me. Right?
Parce qu'il a beaucoup d'amour et d'affection pour moi.
Right? Because Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, he explained, if you will not speak Harikatha, then we have to speak Maya Katha.
Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada explique que si on ne parle pas de Harikatha, à ce moment-là, on va forcément parler de Maya.
So when you will speak Harikatha or listen Harikatha, then Maya Devi will not come with us.
Donc quiconque parle à propos de Hari, le Harikatha, à ce moment-là, Maya ne pourra pas se présenter devant lui.
Because Jatra Hari, where is Hari, Maya is very far from us.
Car là où se trouve Hari, Maya elle est très éloignée de cet endroit.
So, Arishanasan Prabhu, he engaged me to how to always observe to Harikatha. And Harikatha is our perfect rest, Vishram.
Donc c'est pourquoi Aristanasana Prabhu, toujours il m'engage en fait dans les discussions à propos du Seigneur suprême Hari.
Yes. So now I want to speak in the morning where will be our full 5 days here, morning and evening. So I am thinking here, Gurudev's latest very nice book manifested, very Tattva Siddhanta, Rasmadhurja Grantha, that is called Madhurja Kadambini.
Donc nous sommes ici pour 4 ou 5 jours, et nous aurons des programmes le matin et le soir. Et j'aimerais en fait parler à propos du dernier livre de Srila Gurudev qui a été manifesté, qui est le Madhurya Kadambini, qui recèle énormément de vérités philosophiques sur la bhakti.
So briefly, we also morning discuss about Madhurya Kadambini Grantha, and evening then we will discuss different character of the devotees of Lord, that is called Bhakta Charit Katha.
Donc le matin, nous discuterons à propos de cet ouvrage, le Madhurya Kadambini, et le soir, nous décrirons et glorifierons les différentes qualités des bhaktas.
Dhruva Maharaj Katha, Prahlad Katha, then Ambarish, then Pandavas, Hanuman Katha, then Pandavas Katha, then Uddhav, then finally we try to glorify about Brajavasis. And among the Brajavasi crucial jewels, Srimati Radharani's Katha also.
Donc nous décrirons les gloires de Dhruva Maharaj, de Prahlad Maharaj, d'Ambarish Maharaj, des Pandavas, pour arriver finalement aux gloires des associés de Krishna, de Radha Krishna Vraj, et particulièrement de Srimati Radhika.
So, just I want to briefly explain Madhurya Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad. He manifested very nice book from his inner court of heart, that is called Madhurya Kadambini Grantha.
Donc, le grand Acharya Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur a manifesté un ouvrage sublime qui s'appelle le Madhurya Kadambini.
This is very important. Gurudev, in his class, he told, if you develop your bhajan and sadhana, you must read 2 granthas. One Bhakti Vinod Thakur Bhajan Rasya Grantha and Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad Madhurya Kadambini Grantha.
Donc Srila Gurudev expliquait que si on veut développer notre bhajan, notre sadhana, il faut absolument lire 2 ouvrages. Le premier de Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, le Bhajan Rahasya, et le deuxième de Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, le Madhurya Kadambini.
Name is very sweet name, Madhurya Kadambini. Madhurya means sweetness and attractive, enchanted.
Le nom est très doux. Madhurya, ça signifie la douceur, quelque chose de très attirant, quelque chose d'enchanteur.
Or Kadambini means, that is called sort of rain cloud.
Et Kadambini signifie un nuage de pluie.
Just in one study we saw how was very nice, beautiful rain cloud.
Hier, on a pu observer le magnifique nuage chargé de pluie.
Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad explained this way also. And sun rays coming from the east and west side, very nice, beautiful, and blackish cloud.
Donc, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti explique que quand les rayons du soleil parviennent du côté est et du côté ouest, de magnifiques nuages chargés de pluie se manifestent.
About a rain coming, falling.
Et la pluie commence à tomber.
And then very nice, beautiful, and that rainbow coming also.
Et également se manifeste un magnifique arc-en-ciel.
Yesterday you have seen very nice, beautiful rain.
On en a vu un magnifique hier.
Not only this also. When the very nice, beautiful, blackish cloud, also under the cloud, the thousands, and the white, and what is called cranes, they are flying.
Donc, non seulement cela, mais en dessous de ce nuage sombre et gorgé de pluie, il y a des grues, des milliers de grues qui volent.
As like nice, beautiful, and what is called pearls of the necklace.
Semblables aux perles d'un collier.
So in the same way, Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad explained then this his Grantha's name, that is called Madhurya Kadambini.
C'est de cette façon que Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur décrit le nom de cet ouvrage.
Especially in India, after summer, very hottest month of June and July, then rainy season coming.
Particulièrement en Inde, après l'été qui est une saison très chaude, la saison des pluies arrive.
Maybe 55 degrees hot, you cannot believe.
48 today.
He's saying 48 today.
Et il peut faire jusqu'à 55 degrés, c'est impensable.
So in the summertime, everything completely dry.
Donc tout, lors de cette saison, l'été, tout sèche, tout devient complètement sec.
Only the field, you can, the dust are blowing.
Dans les champs, seule la poussière bouge.
And everybody's mind completely disturbed. So much sweat dropping.
Et l'esprit de tout un chacun est harassé. Tout le monde transpire tellement.
People they become very tired also.
Et tout le monde est tellement fatigué.
But after summer season, then when rain will come, that is called rainy season will come, then everybody is hard to overtake.
Donc, suivant l'été, vient la saison des pluies, et là, tout le monde reprend vie.
In the same way, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, in this Madhurya Kadambini, he described two things about the sweetness of Krishna, Madhurjata, and simultaneously he also described Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Udarjata, that is called magnanimity.
Donc, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, de cette façon, il décrit dans cet ouvrage Madhurya Kadambini deux choses principales, la beauté de Shri Krishna et la qualité de magnanimité de Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So that means Vishwanath Chakravarti he compared Krishna's son, no, Madhurjata, sweetness, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's magnanimity, that's your Udarjata.
Il compare ainsi la douceur de Shri Krishna et la magnanimité de Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
But what is the sweetness of Krishna? Madhurjata.
Donc la douceur de Shri Krishna, c'est Madhurjata.
Because Srimad Bhagavatam, so many glorification of the sweetness of Krishna, Krishna's Madhurjata.
Il y a dans le Srimad Bhagavatam tellement de descriptions de la douceur de Shri Krishna.
Because Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, Swayam Bhagavan, Sarva Avatari, he is the source of all incarnation.
Car il est la personne suprême de Dieu, il est la source de toutes les incarnations.
He has 64 qualifications.
Il a 64 qualités.
And especially he has 4 extraordinary qualifications, that is called Upamadhurja, sweetness is beauty. Venumadhurja, sweetness is the sound of his flute. Prema Madhurja, sweetness is divine love. Or Lila Madhurja, sweetness is divine pastimes.
Et parmi ces 64 qualités, il en a 4 extraordinaires qui lui sont propres. C'est son extraordinaire beauté, la douceur du son de sa flûte, la douceur de ses divertissements, et, excusez-moi, j'ai mis...
transcendantal.
La douceur de son amour.
But his Rupamadhurja, sweetness of his beauty, and Venumadhurja, the sweetness sound of his flute, this is very prominent.
Mais l'extraordinaire douceur de sa beauté, de sa forme, et l'extraordinaire douceur du son de sa flûte sont proéminents.
That's very important. Everybody completely intoxicated, taking beautiful form of Krishna.
Tous ceux qui contemplent l'extraordinaire forme de Shri Krishna sont complètement intoxiqués.
So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself told to Sanatana that Krishna Saru Vichar Suna Sanatan Advai Gam Tattva Braje Brajendra Nandan. He Sanatan Sanatana Goswami, listen. About Krishna Tattva. Krishna is called Advai Gyan Paratattva. He is non-dual, he is one.
Donc Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explique dans ses entretiens avec Srila Sanatana Goswami à propos de Shri Krishna qu'il est non-duel, qu'il est le un.
Krishna Saru Vichar Suna Sanatan Advai Gyan Tattva Braje Brajendra Nandan. Krishna Jate Khela Sarvattam Naralila Naravapu Tahara Saru Gopavesh Venukar Navakishor Natavar Naralilar Hoy Onuru. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Sanatan, Krishna Saru Vichar Suna Sanatan Advai Gyan Tattva Braje Brajananda. Krishna Jate Khela Sarvattam Naralila. That means Krishna, he performs many sweet pastimes, but topmost his pastimes, that is called Naralila, human being pastimes.
Donc Shri Krishna a énormément de variétés de divertissements. Et les divertissements les plus élevés sont ceux quand il prend la simple forme d'un être humain.
And Gopavesh Venukar, Navakishor Natavar. He explained Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His topmost human being form, that is called Navakishor. He is always ever fresh, youthful form.
Et parmi ces divertissements à forme humaine, les plus élevés sont ceux quand il prend la forme d'un jeune garçon.
Navakishor Natavar. Very nice, beautiful dancing pose. Three-band fold, Tribhanga Lalit.
Quand il prend sa forme à trois courbes, lui qui est le danseur expert.
And he plays the flute and enchanted the heart of all the living entities.
Et jouant de sa flûte, il captive le cœur de toutes les entités vivantes.
Kastrangate kalapadamrita benu godriya druma hiranna pulakana vibramam. Sukadeva Goswami Pad told him, Maharaj Parikshit, not only young gopis they enchanted and with the beauty of Krishna. Even Dija Druma, Hiranna. Go means the cows of Vrindavan. Dija means birds of Vrindavan. And trees. And Druma, trees. Even the deer. Everything is completely intoxicated with the beauty of Krishna and the sound of his flute.
Srila Shukadeva Goswami explique que non seulement les gopis sont complètement captivés par le son de la flûte de Shri Krishna, mais toutes les entités vivantes de Vrindavan, les oiseaux, les arbres, les vaches, tous les êtres vivants.
And especially autumn season, when Krishna, he used to go herding the cows with his friends.
Et particulièrement à la saison automnale, quand Shri Krishna va avec ses amis faire paître les vaches.
So for the Ittang Saradam Saradutpalla Mullikam. When the autumn season is coming, then everybody completely what? Overjoyed.
Donc à la saison d'automne, quand Shri Krishna propose ses divertissements, tout le monde est complètement envahi de joie.
And all kinds of seasonal flowers blossom and sweet fragrance coming.
Et toutes sortes de fleurs s'épanouissent et un doux parfum s'en
and sweet breeze coming.
Et une douce brise.
And that time Krishna, he is going, herding the cows with his friends, Subala, Siddha, Madhumangal, Stupa Krishna, etc.
C'est à ce moment-là que Shri Krishna s'en va faire paître les vaches avec tous ses amis.
And that time Krishna intoxicated the heart of all the gopis with his romantic cyclone glance.
Et ainsi, il intoxique complètement le cœur des gopis avec ses regards en coin romantiques.
Gopis, they cannot come out from their house, but they are staying in their house, but they discuss about Krishna Katha.
Les gopis n'ont pas l'autorisation de sortir, donc elles restent chez elles, mais elles discutent entre elles à propos de Krishna.
So one gopi, he talked the glorification about Krishna Katha.
Et l'une après l'autre, elles glorifient Shri Krishna.
Then another gopi, again he also discussed about Krishna's beauty and Krishna's sound of the flute, Govinda Benuddhani.
Une autre va décrire la beauté de sa forme et la beauté du son de sa flûte.
For this regard, Sukadeva Goswami, one special chapter, he explained that called Venu Geet, the sound of the flute of Govinda Venu Geet. 21 chapter, in Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto.
C'est pourquoi Srila Shukadev Goswami a consacré un des chapitres du Srimad Bhagavatam à la beauté, à la splendeur du son de cette flûte.
And for this, we can first glorify about Krishna's beauty, how is beautiful form of Krishna.
Il a d'abord glorifié la magnifique forme de Shri Krishna.
Barha Bidang Nadavarabopu Karana Karnikaram Vibratavasu Kanakapi Sang Vaijantamalam Ranhanu Venu Radhara Sudaya Purayana Gopa Vrindai Bindaranang Sapadaраmanang Pravi Sadagiti Kirti Bindaranamanang Pravi Sadagiti Kirti. Actually, this verse uttered by Srimati Radhika herself.
Donc ce verset a été prononcé par Srimati Radhika.
Though Sukadeva Goswami Pad did not mention the name of any gopis in Srimad Bhagavatam.
Bien que Srila Shukadev Goswami n'ait pas explicitement mentionné le nom des gopis dans le Srimad Bhagavatam.
But indirectly Sukadeva Goswami Pad, he took and uttered the name of all the gopis.
Mais indirectement, il a prononcé le nom de chaque gopi.
So saying in this verse, Parha Pidam Nadabrabapu Karna Karnikaram Vipratavasu Kanakabhisam Vajantamaram Randhana Veno Radha Sudaya Purana Gopavrindai Bindaranam Sapadaраmanam Pravisata Gitikirti. Then when Krishna, he used to go herding the cows, how is beautiful Saundarja and beauty.
Donc il narre ainsi l'extraordinaire beauté de Shri Krishna quand il s'en va faire paître les vaches.
Baraha Pidam, very nice, beautiful peacock feather on his turban.
Il décrit la très belle plume de pan qui orne.
Not very nice, beautiful, 3 and 4, ever fresh, beautiful form. Not to borrow, book.
Et sa magnifique forme à jamais fraîche, courbée de 3 manières.
Very nice, beautiful dancing pose. He manifested that time also.
Et ainsi que ses poses de danseur.
Karna Karnikaram. And he gives one Karnika Puspa, that means one kinds of red flowers in his ear this year and sometimes this year.
Et il a un certain type de fleurs dans ses oreilles.
Viprata Vasu, very nice, beautiful, his yellow garments.
Et son vêtement jaune qui est également magnifique.
Kanakopisam Vajantamala. And he decorates with very nice, beautiful Vajantimala around his neck. And which that garland offered by Srimati Radhika.
Et il est orné également d'une guirlande de fleurs sauvages qui a été offerte par Srimati Radhika.
Randhana Venu Radhara Purana Gopavrindai. Randhana Venu, and he is playing the flute. And that the sound of the flute and going heavenly planet Sargaloka.
Et il joue de sa flûte et le son de sa flûte
And in the
s'en va
heaven,
jusqu'aux planètes édéniques.
in the heavenly planet Sargaloka, all the sun, very nice, beautiful, young themselves, they are plucking the flowers from the parijat tree. But when the sound of the flute coming, and their bodies start to shake, tremble. And all the flowers also are falling down over the head of Krishna.
Et toutes les demoiselles des planètes édéniques qui sont absorbées dans la cueillette de fleurs magnifiques, à ce moment-là tremblent en entendant ce son, et toutes les fleurs qu'elles cueillaient tombent sur Vraj.
Not only this, that the themselves they cannot control their body start to sink, and they also finally they fainted.
Incapables de se maîtriser, elles finissent par perdre connaissance.
Because Krishna's sound of the flute, Govinda Benudhani, how is powerful and enchanted the heart of all the living entities.
Car tel est le pouvoir de la flûte de Shri Krishna. Il peut captiver et enchanter tous les êtres.
Vrindavan Sapadaranam Pravishatagiti Kirti. When Krishna he walks in the path of Vrindavan, everywhere his footprints.
Quand Krishna chemine sur les sentiers de Vrindavan,
Maybe a question will come, how do you know? This is the footprints of Krishna.
donc Donc il laisse ses empreintes et on peut se poser la question, mais comment on sait que ce sont les empreintes de Shri Krishna?
Because Krishna's footprints means there are 19 signs are there. Dhaj, Vajra, Ankush. These are 19 signs on the lotus feet of Krishna.
Parce qu'il y a 19 signes distinctifs sur les empreintes, sur les pieds de Krishna.
So Krishna, he goes front or behind. He left his footprints. There is Brahma, Shiva, all the high class, exalted, elevated Vaishnavas. They are coming and worship the lotus feet Krishna with flowers.
Donc après que Krishna soit passé, il laisse ses empreintes de pas et tous les grands Vaishnavas, Shiva, Brahma, viennent adorer ses pieds pareils lotus.
So Sukdev Goswami said, Vriddhapadikai. Vriddhapadikai means Brahma. He used to come in Vrindavan and worship the footprints of Krishna with the flowers and ghee lamps.
Brahma lui-même vient adorer les empreintes de pieds de Shri Krishna avec des fleurs et des lampes de ghee.
And everywhere glorified about Krishna's Jai Ghosh. Jai Ghosh means glories of Krishna's name and fame and reputation.
Et tous glorifient Krishna, sa réputation.
We cannot glorify our Krishna. Who can glorify to Krishna? Brahmaji.
Nous, on ne peut pas vraiment glorifier Krishna, qui peut le glorifier?
Because
Brahmaji.
Krishna himself gave all his treasury heart in the heart of Brahma. So Brahma can glorify about to Krishna.
C'est Krishna lui-même qui a injecté toute la bhakti dans le cœur de Brahma afin qu'il puisse le glorifier.
This is explained in Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, first book, first chapter, first book. Janmadasya jatanyaditaratasya vigga sarat. Tene Brahma Hrida Adi Kavi Brahma. He realized about Krishna's all tattva and everything. For this reason he glorified about Krishna's beauty and Krishna's pastimes.
Donc cela est dans le premier verset du premier chapitre du premier chant du Srimad Bhagavatam. Shri Brahma a réalisé toutes les vérités à propos, toute la connaissance à propos de Shri Krishna et ainsi il le glorifie.
But our Gaudiya Vaishnava explained which Adi Kavi Rupa Goswami Pad. Rupa Goswami Pad, he realized everything by the causeless mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. For this regard, Rupa Goswami Pad, he explained everything in his unprecedented book, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Ujjal Nirmani, Vidatta Madhav, Lalit Madhav Grantha.
Par la miséricorde immotivée de Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Rupa Goswami a tout réalisé à propos de la pure bhakti et il a ainsi pu écrire ses ouvrages comme le Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Ujjal Nirmani, Lalita Madhav.
So that means I am saying this thing, we cannot glorify our Krishna's beauty and Krishna's sound of the flute, only Brahma or Chaitanya, Rupa Goswami Pad, who is very near his dear Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
C'est ainsi que nous ne pouvons pas vraiment glorifier Shri Krishna, seuls des êtres comme Brahma ou Srila Rupa Goswami.
So now coming in this way, Krishna's beauty, Saundarja, that is called unique and unparalleled.
So,
Krishna's beauty, that is called unique and unparalleled.
donc la beauté de Shri Krishna est unique et incomparable.
Because why? Because in this Grantha Bhaktivinoda Thakur has given the name Madhurja. Madhurja means sweetness. Which Madhurja sweetness? That is Krishna.
Donc de quelle douceur parle Srila Vijayanath Chakravarti Thakur? C'est bien sûr celle de Shri Krishna.
Here Madhurja means glorified about Krishna.
Donc c'est une glorification à propos de Shri Krishna.
But another thing also. Same Krishna, he appears in this Kali Yuga in the form of Sachinandana Gauravi.
Mais ce même Shri Krishna apparaît dans le Kali Yuga sous la forme de Sachinandana Gaurahari.
And who is Sachinandana Gaurahari? He is the combined form of divine for Radha and Krishna. Radha Krishna ekai sarup, lila ras aswadite dhari dvirup. Radha and Krishna is one. And now appear in 2 to 1, 1 to 2.
Il est la forme combinée du couple divin Shri Radha et Krishna. Il apparaît comme une seule personne. Et il est, voilà.
Two in one, one in two.
Un en deux, deux en un.
First one, then two. Then again one, again two.
D'abord il y a eu un, après il y a eu deux, et après à partir du deux, on est revenu au un.
That means Radha Krishna. Krishna is one, this is true. But he manifests two forms, that's called Radha and Krishna. Because Krishna is called Shaktiman. As Srimati Radhika, she is called Shakti. So therefore, there are no difference. Shakti and Shaktiman.
Donc Krishna, certes il est le un, mais il a manifesté Srimati Radhika, parce qu'il est l'origine de toutes les énergies, et Srimati Radhika est la personnification de toutes ces énergies. Shakti et Shaktiman ne sont pas différents.
Only his Shakti, potency, sometimes manifest or sometimes unmanifest. That's called Murta and Amurta Tattva.
Et parfois ces énergies sont manifestées ou non manifestées.
So now coming, this same Krishna has come in this Kali Yuga in the form of Sachinandan Gaurhari. His beauty and all his activities, and you cannot compare to others.
Donc Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, qui est Shri Krishna qui arrive dans le Kali Yuga, on ne peut pas en fait comparer ses activités et sa nature.
But what is the form of Sachinandan Gaurhari? That is called Rasaraj Mahabhava Sarup.
Donc la forme de Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu est appelée Rasaraj.
Difficult to understand what is the meaning of Rasaraj Mahabhava Sarup. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, actually he is called the Rasaraj Mahabhava Sarup. Krishna he is called Rasaraj. Actually Srimati Radhika, she is called Mahabhav. Now Rasaraj and Mahabhav combined and manifested form of Sachinandan Gaurhari, Gaura Sarup.
Donc Shri Krishna est appelé Rasaraj et Srimati Radhika Mahabhav. Mais la forme combinée du couple divin, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, c'est Shri Rasaraj Mahabhav.
But who has seen this Rasaraj Mahabhav Sarup? Only Raya Ramananda, not anyone. Even Raya Ramananda cannot tolerate. देखी राय रामंद होइलो मूर्छित हसी प्रभु तारी दिखाइलो रसराज महाभाव स्वरूप देखी राय रामंद होइलो मूर्छित.
Et qui a vu cette forme extraordinaire? Seul Roy Ramananda l'a vu. Et même ne pouvait tolérer la vision, il s'est évanoui instantanément.
Because I am saying, how is Krishna, same Krishna, appear in this Kali Yuga in the form of Sachinandan Gaurhari? Or who is Sachinandan Gaurhari? They combine from Radha and Krishna. But here explain the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu form that is called Rasaraj Mahabhava Sarup.
Donc quand il a réalisé que Shri Krishna était venu dans le Kali Yuga et qu'il était venu sous la forme de Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, que c'était la forme combinée de Shri Mati Radhika, de Shri Krishna, Rasaraj Mahabhav.
Just to briefly tell you, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met with Raya Ramananda in Kovur, South India, on the bank of Godavari.
Donc quand Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a rencontré Roy Ramananda à Kavul sur les bords de la rivière Godavari,
10 days Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was staying in there.
Pendant 10 jours, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu est resté là.
And very nice, beautiful, sweet discussion, discussion about conversation about many tattva, rasa tattva, jiva tattva, maya tattva, bhakti tattva, prema tattva, all tattvas he discussed with him.
Et une extraordinaire conversation a eu lieu à propos de tous les profonds sujets philosophiques, spirituels.
Then finally, Raya Ramananda, he asked Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, now realize who are you.
Mais finalement, au bout du compte, Roy Ramananda a dit à Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, maintenant je réalise qui tu es.
Then Mahaprabhu, who am I?
Mahaprabhu dit, mais qui suis-je?
Then Raya Ramananda told Prabhu, you are same Krishna. Jeev uddharite tava avatar. You appeared in this Kali Yuga and in this form of Gauranga to how to deliver to all the living entities.
Alors Ramananda lui a répondu, tu es Shri Krishna en personne, tu es apparu dans le Kali Yuga sous cette forme pour délivrer toutes les entités vivantes.
Gaura.
Sous la forme de Gaura.
And to deliver for all the living entities. Then Mahaprabhu hold his ears and told, Krishna, Krishna, how possible? Jeev will become Krishna, Brahma.
Donc chez Chaitanya Mahaprabhu s'est bouché les oreilles, il a dit non,
Eh?
c'est impossible.
How possible Jiva will become Krishna, Brahma?
Comment un jiva pourrait-il devenir Krishna lui?
This is called impartialism, Mayavad philosophy.
C'est une philosophie impersonnelle, impersonnaliste.
I'm completely conditioned soul, Baddha Jiva.
Je suis une âme conditionnée complètement.
Not only this, I also completely impartially took sannyas from Mayavad, Mayavadis.
En plus, j'ai reçu le sannyas dans une lignée impersonnaliste.
How possible I am Krishna?
Comment pourrais-je être Krishna?
In this way, first Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tried to cheat him.
C'est ainsi que Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a voulu le tromper.
Then Radhamananda told Prabhu, don't cheat me.
Alors Ramananda a dit à Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, s'il te plaît, ne blague pas avec moi.
Pahile dekhilu tomar sannyas sarup. First I saw your sannyas sarup. Very nice, beautiful sannyas sarup. Door, coffin, uttariya, everything I saw.
J'ai d'abord contemplé ta forme de sannyas.
Then I saw a Krishna sarup, how it's beautiful and blackish form and triple form.
Ensuite, j'ai pu contempler ta forme de Shri Krishna.
Then I saw very close to you one very nice, beautiful, handsome young girl.
J'ai par la suite vu à côté de toi une magnifique jeune fille.
And as like golden doll and sarna puttalika.
Qui avait la couleur de l'or.
And her effulgence of golden and completely covered your blackish body.
Et l'effulgence de sa couleur a complètement recouvert ton corps.
So that means I conclude myself, you are same Krishna, just you covered with the complexion of Srimati Radhika.
J'en conclus donc que tu es Shri Krishna, que tu es recouvert de la carnation de Srimati Radhika.
Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, hey Ramananda, actually first I glorified yours, how you are Mahabhagavat.
Donc Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu lui a répondu c'est toi en fait qui es un Mahabhagat.
Because when I was in Jagannath Puri, Sarva Bhattacharya, he glorified about you.
Car lorsque j'étais à Jagannath Puri, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya
When
glorifié.
that in Sarva Bhattacharya he told Prabhu, you are going to South India. You must meet with Raya Ramananda. He is Uttam Mahabhagavat.
Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya a conseillé à Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, tu dois absolument rencontrer Ramananda.
So I realized you are Uttam Mahabhagavat.
Donc c'est toi qui es l'Uttam
Uttam Mahabhagavat means he does not look gross things.
L'Uttam Mahabhagavat ne considère pas les choses grossières.
Understand? Stavar jangam dekhe na dekhe tar murti jahaja netra pade ishta deve spurti. Ban dekhi bhram hoy ei vrindavan. Jaha nadi dekhoye manoy kalindi. Mahapreme bhashi jaye kan. And sarva bhutisu jopasya bhagavad bhava atman. Bhagavati bhavata atman. So Uttama Bhagavata. Srimad Bhagavat gives evidence which is called Uttama Bhagavata. He does not look any gross things. And whatever he looks, then all his stimulation coming in the pastimes of Krishna.
Donc le Srimad Bhagavatam décrit les caractéristiques de l'Uttam Bhagavat qui jamais ne regarde les choses grossières. Tout ce qu'il perçoit devient une stimulation pour se souvenir des divertissements de Shri Krishna.
If he looks any small mountain, the thinking, this is Giriraj Govardhan.
Quand il voit une colline ou une petite montagne, il pense à Giriraj.
All the sweet pastimes of Giriraj Govardhan manifested in his heart, and his heart completely overjoyed, intoxicated.
Et tous les divertissements de Giriraj se manifestent dans son cœur. Il est
Antayodriyavala Haridas Varjo Jaj Ram Krishna Charana Sparsa Pramoda Manang Tanati Sahagopaganai Paniya Sujavasa Kandar Kandamulai. Srimad Bhagavatam, Srimati Radhika, she uttered this verse. Hantayo Udri Avala Haridasu Varjo. Oh, Sakis, my girlfriend. We have to go to Giriraj Govardhan. Because Giriraj Govardhan is called Haridaso Varjo. He is the topmost, the servant of beloved Krishna.
Srimati Radhika, dans le Srimad Bhagavatam, cite ce verset, elle parle à ses amis, et elle leur demande, venez avec moi, il faut absolument qu'on aille voir Giriraj Govardhan, qui est le plus élevé des serviteurs de Shri Hari.
Without taking shelter, Lord Sri Giriraj Govardhan, no one can attain to Krishna Bhakti, Krishna Prem.
Sans prendre refuge de Giriraj Govardhan, personne ne peut atteindre l'amour pour Krishna, le pure bhakti.
You have to take shelter of the spirit of Giriraj Govardhan. Everybody serve Giriraj.
On doit absolument prendre refuge de Giriraj.
Because Mahater Kripa Bina Kono Karma Bhakti nahi. Krishna Bhakti dure rahu, samsar nahi khai. Krishna Bhakti is very far. And if you not receive the mercy of Shuddha Bhakta, if you not associate with pure devotee of Lord, Mahat Sangha, you will be never free from attachment of Maya.
Donc la pure bhakti est très éloignée de nous. Si on n'obtient pas l'association des purs bhaktas, des purs associés du Seigneur, à ce moment-là, on ne pourra jamais transcender l'influence de Maya.
Definitely Krishna Bhakta Sangha is very important in our spiritual life.
C'est ainsi que l'association avec les purs bhaktas est très importante dans notre vie.
Krishna Bhakti Janma Mool Hai Sadhu Sangha. The root cause of Krishna Bhakti, that is called association of pure devotee of Lord, Sadhu Sangha.
La racine de l'apparition de la pure bhakti, c'est l'association avec les purs dévots.
There are many sadhus,
Il y a beaucoup de sadhus.
the devotee of Lord Krishna. But Giriraj Govardhan is called the topmost sadhu.
Mais parmi eux, Giriraj Govardhan est appelé et considéré le plus élevé.
Because he serves our beloved Krishna with his body, mind and speech.
Car il sert son bien-aimé Shri Krishna avec son corps, son esprit et ses paroles.
This is topmost. For this Srimati Radhika, she says this word, Anta Udri Avala Haridasu Varju Jat Rama Krishna Charana Sparsha Pramoda Manam Tanati Sahagopa Gane Paniya Sujavasa Kandra Kandamuli. That means Giriraj Govardhan, he serves many ways. Our beloved Govinda.
C'est-à-dire que Shri Giriraj Govardhan sert de multiples façons notre bien-aimé Govinda.
So just take briefly tell. So Uttam Bhagavat, when he looks on small mountain, he is thinking this is Giriraj Govardhan. All the sweet pastimes of Giriraj Govardhan manifest in his heart.
Ainsi, l'Uttam Bhagavat, quand il voit une petite colline, il pense immédiatement à Giriraj Govardhan, et ainsi tous les divertissements se manifestent dans son cœur.
If he looks small river, he is thinking this is Yamuna.
S'il voit un petit cours d'eau, il pense que c'est la Yamuna.
All the sweet and water sporting of Yamuna manifest in his heart. That is such as they call Jal Vihar, Nauka Vihar. Nauka Vihar instead. Boat sporting, first times in Yamuna.
Et tous les divertissements de jeux aquatiques que Krishna a eu dans la Yamuna se manifestent en lui.
And if he looks on small forest, he is thinking this is Vrindavan.
S'il voit une petite forêt, il pense oh, c'est Vrindavan.
All the sweet leelas of Vrindavan of Krishna manifest in his heart. And he sometimes overjoyed, sometimes he cried, sometimes he's laughing, sometimes joking, sometimes rolling on the ground.
Et tous les divertissements de Vrindavan se manifestent et il est submergé de joie. Tantôt il est très triste, tantôt il pleure, tantôt il se roule par terre.
And evam vrata saprinama kritva jatanuragu duduchoi hasoti atho rodoti roti gayanu madhavad nityate lokavajja sinnan subhadrani rathangapane janmani karmani jani cha loke namani gitani tadarthakani gayanu madhavad nityate lokavajja. Srimad Bhagavatam gives evidence. Uttam Bhagavata means here, always absorb sweet pastimes of Krishna, sometimes crying, sometimes laughing, ha ha ha, sometimes rolling on the ground.
Ainsi, l'Uttam Bhagavat, constamment, il se remémore les divertissements de Krishna. Parfois il pleure, parfois il rit, il se roule sur le sol.
So now coming, they said, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Rayananda, I heard your glorification, your Uttam Bhagavat. So for this you are thinking, I am Krishna. How should I am Krishna?
Et donc on revient chez Chaitanya Mahaprabhu et son entretien avec Roy Ramananda, il lui dit, mais j'ai entendu des glorifications à propos de ta personne, et maintenant tu me dis que je suis Krishna, comment est-ce possible?
Then Ravana told Prabhu, don't cheat me. Eh? Don't cheat me, please, honestly. Eh? Without duplicity and hypocrisy. Tell me, who are you? That I want to know, confirm myself. Eh?
Donc Roy Ramananda lui dit, s'il te plaît, ne me mens pas, ne me fais pas tourner en bourrique sans duplicité, sans hypocrisie. J'aimerais que tu me confirmes.
That means you are same Krishna, I have no doubts. But I want to more, this is called confirmation. What this guy asked you.
Je n'ai pas de doute, moi, personnellement, mais je veux que tu me confirmes, toi.
Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu smiled. Hasi Prabhu tade dikhailo, Rasaraj Mahabhav Sarup. Then Mahaprabhu smiled and manifested very nice, beautiful is Rasaraj Mahabhav Sarup.
Et Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sourit, et c'est alors qu'il manifeste sa forme de Rasaraj Mahabhav.
I cannot tell you how is the meaning of Rasaraj Mahabhav Sarup and mixed together. Srimad Srila Rupa Goswami Pad Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, the invocation slok about glorified, about Krishna, he is called Rasaraj.
Dans son ouvrage Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Srila Rupa Goswami, dans l'invocation, décrit Shri Krishna en tant que Rasaraj.
All the rasas, mellows from Krishna.
Tous les sentiments dévotionnels émanent et culminent en lui.
What is the first slok?
Akila.
Akila Rasamrita Sindhu, Pasimura Ruchiruddha Taraka Pali, Kalita Sama Lalito, Radha Prayano, Vidhuri Jayati. Rupa Goswami Pad glorified Krishna's very nice, beautiful Rasaraj.
Donc, dans cette invocation, Srila Rupa Goswami décrit Shri Krishna en tant que Rasaraj.
Akila Rasamrita Sindhu Pasimura Ruchiruddha Taraka Pali, Kalita Sama Lalito, Radha Prayano, Vidhuri Jayati. Rupa Goswami first he glorified about Krishna's Madhurjata, and Krishna he is called the ocean of Rasa, Rasa Samudra.
Donc Srila Rupa Goswami le décrit comme l'océan de toutes les émotions spirituelles.
And Mahabhav, Srimati Radhika, she is the embodiment of Mahabhav.
Et Srimati Radhika, elle, est la personnification du Mahabhav.
Very difficult to explain. What is the meaning of Mahabhav? Sarpani Srimati Radhika.
C'est très difficile à expliquer. Quelle est la signification de ce mot?
Premier Sarabhav, Bhavir Sar Mahabhav, Mahabhav Sarupini, Radha Thakurani. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Premier Sar Bhav. The essence of prem, that is called Bhav. The essence of Bhav, that is called Mahabhav. And Srimati Radhika, she is the embodiment of Mahabhav. Mahabhav Sarupini Radha Thakurani.
Donc l'essence de Prem, c'est Bhav, l'essence de Bhav, c'est Mahabhav. Et l'essence de Mahabhav, c'est Srimati Radhika.
Without reading Ujjalimani Grantha, you cannot understand what is the meaning of Mahabhav. Sneha, Man, Pranay, Rag, Anurag. Then Bhav, Mahabhav. Then Mahabhav more and more, what is it called? And manifest. That is called Rudha, Adhirudha, Mohan. Then Madanakha Mahabhav. That means Srimati Radhika is called the embodiment of Madanakha Mahabhav. The unique and unparalleled.
Donc si on ne lit pas le Ujjval Nilamani, il est impossible de comprendre la signification du Mahabhav. L'amour divin, Prem, se décline jusqu'à un point culminant qui est Mahabhav. Mais ce même Mahabhav se décline encore de façon de plus en plus intense.
So for this regard, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami very nicely glorified about Radha Tattva, with the embodiment of Madanakha Mahabhav.
Donc c'est ainsi que c'est le Srimad Bhagavatam
Chaitanya
Charitamrita décrit la personnalité de Srimati Radhika et le Madanakha Mahabhav.
Now coming in this Rasaraj and Mahabhav combined, mixed and manifest in the form of Sachidananda Gaur Hari.
Et désormais, Rasaraj et Mahabhav se combinent pour manifester la forme de Sachidananda Gaur Hari.
So that means what was the beauty? What is the beauty of that Rasaraj Mahabhav Sarup Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? And Ramananda cannot tolerate.
La beauté de cette forme est telle que Roy Ramananda ne pouvait la tolérer.
And when Rai Ramananda saw this Vasaraj Mahabhav Sarup, then Rai Ramananda fainted. He cannot tolerate it.
Dès qu'il la contemple, il perd connaissance.
Why?
Why?
Because he knows both. He's so
Guru Govinda Goswami Maharaj very nicely explained his grantha. Why Rai Ramananda? He fainted when he saw Mahaprabhu's this Rasaraj Mahabhav Sarup. What is this? Why? Rai Ramananda, in his Krishna Lila, he is called Visakha Sakhi. That means Visakha, she knows Krishna. She knows Srimati Radhika. So Visakha Devi, she is called among the 8 prominent Sakhi.
Donc, Gaur Govinda Goswami Maharaj a expliqué pourquoi en fait Roy Ramananda perd connaissance. Parce que Roy Ramananda, il est Vishaka Devi dans les divertissements de Shri Krishna. Il connaît aussi bien Shri Krishna et il connaît aussi bien Srimati Radharani. Comment se fait-il qu'il perde connaissance alors qu'il connaît leur forme?
Here also Rai Ramananda Visakha Sakhi and Chaitanya Rai Ramananda, he saw Krishna Sarup. He told, the first I saw your Krishna Sarup. I saw also Srimati Radhika Kanchal Puttalika as a very nice, beautiful, golden doll. So that means Rai Ramananda, he saw Krishna and also Srimati Radhika. That time he did not fail. And when the same Krishna and Radhika combined and manifest in the form of Sachinandana Gaur Rasaraj Mahabhav Sarup, then same Rai Ramananda Visakha Devi now fainted. Why?
Roy Ramananda Vishaka Devi a vu la forme de Shri Krishna. Et il a vu la forme de Srimati Radharani. Il n'a pas perdu connaissance. Mais quand il voit cette forme combinée, Rasaraj Mahabhav, il perd connaissance. Pourquoi?
If I tell to these things, need time, 2-3 days in it, then Madhurya Kadambini cannot speak anymore.
Si je parle de ça, ça va prendre 2 ou 3 jours. On ne pourra pas parler du Madhurya Kadambini.
You have great, you can read Guru Govinda Goswami Maharaj Grantha also.
Vous pouvez lire les écrits de Gaur Govinda Goswami Maharaj.
Sometimes I told, I am reading his Grantha, sometimes he is speaking to it.
Donc moi j'étudie ces ouvrages, donc parfois j'ai envie d'en parler.
Very beautiful. Guru Govinda Maharaj very nicely and elaborately explained why Rai Ramananda fainted.
Il explique pourquoi Roy Ramananda, il explique de façon magnifique pourquoi Roy Ramananda.
Actually, my subject matter is here Madhurya Kadambini. Just I explained Madhurya and Kadambini.
Mais le sujet de ma classe c'est le Madhurya Kadambini.
And Madhurya I explained that is called sweetness, beauty of Krishna.
Donc j'ai expliqué que Madhurya signifie la douceur et la beauté de Shri Krishna.
And simultaneously I also explain also that is called Badannata. Badannata means magnanimity. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, actually he is called an embodiment of magnanimity, magnificent and magnanimity.
Mais il est également question de magnanimité, car Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu est la personnification de cette magnanimité.
Understand this please? So this just I also compare in balance 2 ways. One magnanimity, what is called magnanimity and beauty, sundarjata, madhurjata.
Ainsi, une comparaison s'opère entre la magnanimité et la beauté.
Try to understand philosophy this way. The Krishna's beauty, Sundarja, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's magnanimity and magnificent.
Essayez de comprendre cet aspect de la philosophie entre la magnanimité de Chaitanya Mahaprabhu et la
But
beauté de
this
Krishna.
book Grantha, Vishwanath Chakravarti has given the name Madhurja Kadambini.
Et pourquoi cet ouvrage a été intitulé comme cela?
Very beautiful this thing. How Krishna is very beautiful and attractive, enchanted the heart of all the living entities and with his different kinds of activities.
Comment Shri Krishna attire et captive tous les êtres avec ses différentes activités?
And especially Krishna enchanted the heart of all the living entities with his flute, sound of his flute, Govinda, Venu.
Et particulièrement avec le son de sa flûte.
But same Krishna had come in this Kali Yuga, in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He did not play the flute, he did not hold the flute.
Mais ce Saint Krishna qui est venu en tant que Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dans le Kali Yuga, il ne joue pas de flûte. Il ne tient même pas de flûte.
Krishna he attracts all the living entities with the sound of the flute. Everybody also chasing behind him.
Krishna attire tout le monde avec le son de sa flûte. Tout le monde court après lui.
Just to compare with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna. And Srimad Bhagavata gives evidence. Nisamma Geetam Tadananga Vardhanam Brajastriyu Ajagunut. And when Krishna played the flute, the sound of the flute, enchanted the heart of all the gopis. And all the gopis, they left their household duties. They completed a semblance. And they chasing and towards Krishna.
Le Srimad Bhagavatam donne des preuves. Quand Krishna joue de la flûte, le cœur des gopis est complètement submergé. Elles ne peuvent se contrôler et elles quittent tout ce qu'elles font et s'en vont automatiquement à la rencontre de Krishna.
Yeah, that means Krishna, he attracts all the living entities, gopis, with his flute. Yeah? Sound of the flute, Govinda Dev.
Ça veut dire qu'il attire toutes les entités vivantes et particulièrement les gopis avec sa flûte.
Because in this verse clearly it says, Nisamma Geetam Tadananga Vardhanam Brajastriyu Ajagunam Putna. When Krishna played the flute, the sound of the flute entered in the ears of the young gopis. And that young gopis, they gave up their household duties. And they are chasing behind Krishna.
Quand le son de la flûte pénètre dans les oreilles des gopis, elles cessent instantanément leur devoir ménager et courent à sa rencontre.
And all the gopis, they are running on the way. But their mind completely one pointed with Krishna. For this regard, they did not see left and right who are going. They did not.
Elles courent et leur esprit est complètement absorbé dans la pensée de chez Krishna. Elles ne savent même pas si elles peuvent même pas reconnaître leur côté gauche de leur côté droit.
All the gopis, they are running side by side. Side by side they are running. As like what is called and Dol Pratijagita and the competition with the race. All the wrestlers, they are running side by side. But they are not looking to left or right. There is one point in how to attain their goal. If they go, they may be missed. Do you understand?
Yes.
The wrestlers, when they are running, they are only one pointed how to attain their target, goal. And in the same way, the gopis, they are running towards Krishna, how to attain to Krishna. So for this, Nisamma Geetam Tadananga Vardhanam Brajastriyu Ajum. They did not see to each other. They are thinking, Krishna only he is calling to me. Or Krishna is calling to me, not only others. Because the sound of the flute also this way. Kalam Jago Vama Dhisa Manoharam. This Gayatri mantra. Kam Gayatri, Gopal Gayatri's mantra is what? Bija mantra, that is called Klim. This Klim, this is very powerful, that is called Bija mantra. Bija mantra is seed of the mantra. Enter in their ears and their heart completely was stolen. And all they are running toward Krishna.
Donc comme des sprinteuses qui font un 100 mètres, une fois qu'elles entendent le son de la flûte de Krishna, elles sont complètement focalisées sur le fait d'aller le rencontrer. Elles ne regardent pas à droite, à gauche les autres concurrentes. Elles pensent juste que Krishna les appelle, elles. Et semblable au Kam Gayatri, le mantra racine, Klim, quand il pénètre dans leur oreille, il est tellement puissant qu'en fait elles sont 100% absorbées.
Krishna is calling all the living entities, not only the gopis, also calling to you. But you are not going.
Krishna appelle tout le monde, pas seulement les gopis, mais nous, on n'y va pas.
Because Krishna Lila Rasala is every day, every night, every second. They call Nitya Ras. Krishna, he calls to everyone. But we are not going. Gopis there? But why you are not going? Why sitting here?
Donc la Rasa Lila est éternelle, elle est constante, mais pourtant nous n'y allons pas. Pourquoi? Pourquoi on est assis là?
Try to understand. One Vaishnava was very nice, beautiful explanation. Krishna is calling to us, everybody. He did not discriminate. He calls everybody, please come. Because his sound of the flute, Govinda Benudhani, the vibration, and spread all over the universe. And he's calling the same, all the living, come to me.
Donc un Vaishnava a très joliment décrit la vibration de la flûte de Shri Krishna se répand dans tous les univers et tout un chacun peut l'entendre.
Hein? Sita, why not going?
Pourquoi on n'y va pas?
Huh? Because actually the sound of the flute of Govinda not enter in our ear. Because our ears completely were closed with the desires of material sense Visaya Vasana.
En réalité, la vibration de la flûte ne pénètre pas notre oreille parce que notre oreille est complètement saturée et remplie du désir de jouissance et de gratification sensorielle.
Try to understand this way. So for the Narottam Das Thakur sang this song. Ar kabe nitai chandir koruna hoibe, sansar vasana mor kabe tuchha habe, vishay chhadiya kabe suddha habe man, kabe hama herava siddhindavan. And when that day will come, we will free from all the material desire, vishay vasana mukta. And then we listen the sound of the flute, Govinda Venudhani. Then we will run towards Krishna.
Donc ce bhajan décrit quand ce jour viendra où nous cesserons d'être attirés par la gratification des sens, ainsi nous pourrons entendre le son de la flûte de Shri Krishna et le rejoindre à Vrindavan.
Because our Karna Chidra,
the ears, the drum, eardrum,
now blocked with the cotton. If you put the cotton to it, you cannot see. Sometimes you are used what is called ear plugs. No other son can, then you can sleep very nicely.
Donc là on a du coton dans les oreilles, parfois on se met des boules quies pour pouvoir dormir paisiblement.
Understand? Now we are sleeping very nicely. Why? Because we put the ear plugs of Visaya Vasana. You understand? What is your ear plugs? Visaya Vasana, desire of material, and put in our. No need.
Donc ces boules quies, elles sont semblables au désir de gratification des sens. Et ainsi on dort profondément.
For this regard, sometimes gopis in their manadasa, anger mood, sometimes also criticize the sound of the flute of Govinda.
Et parfois les gopis, quand elles sont dans une humeur boudeuse, critiquent aussi la nature du son de la flûte de Krishna.
Gopis, they curse to the bamboo and the flute.
Elles maudissent le bambou qui constitue la flûte.
Agi lage basan mein. All the bushes of bamboo in Vrindavan have to burn in the fire.
Donc elle donne l'injonction que tous ceux qui possèdent du bambou à Vrindavan doivent le mettre dans le feu.
If all the bamboo trees burn in the fire, so Krishna cannot play the flute, then we can very nicely sleep.
Ainsi, quand tout le monde aura brûlé son bambou, Krishna sera plus en mesure de jouer de la flûte, on pourra dormir paisiblement.
Because Gopi is saying we cannot sleep. Because Krishna is completely uneducated. Completely nonsense.
Parce qu'on en a assez, on ne peut plus dormir. Krishna, il est très mal éduqué, à vrai dire.
mal élevé.
Mal élevé.
I'm not saying Raskan, one Muslim poet, very nicely glorified this katha also. Hare Krishna tu unpad. Hare Krishna, you are completely uneducated. You have no sense. Means you are nonsense.
Donc un poète musulman a très joliment décrit aussi ce kata. Krishna, vraiment, tu es mal éduqué, tu es mal élevé.
Raskan, Muslim poet.
Raska.
What did he say?
Rasika.
Kobu bhor hoye bangsi bajayo. Sometimes early in the morning you played the flute.
Parfois tu commences à jouer très tôt le matin.
And sometimes midnight you played the flute.
En plein milieu de la nuit.
Sometimes we are servicing our husband, that you played the flute.
On est en plein en train de servir nos maris et tu commences à jouer.
And we don't know what kinds of black magic we throw sound of the flute.
On ne sait pas quel genre de magie noire se cache derrière tout ça.
And that time we cannot serve our husband. We cannot sleep. And that time completely what? Nilorja, shameless.
Et à chaque fois, on ne peut plus dormir, on ne peut plus servir notre mari comme il faut, et on devient complètement...
On n'a plus de honte.
On n'a plus de honte, quoi.
Yeah? Srimad Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami told this katha also, before Rasdance katha.
Shukadeva Goswami a décrit ce divertissement, la rasa dance.
Kachit Goppa, any one gopi, she was servicing her husband.
Il y avait une gopi qui servait son mari.
She is making chapati.
Elle préparait les chapati
And offer her husband.
pour donner à son mari.
You know, Brajavasi, how they are eating? Simultaneously. And cooking and eating.
C'est comme ça que les
Let's go, garam,
Brajavasis,
garam.
simultanément, on cuisine et en même temps on mange.
You understand garam, garam?
Hot, hot.
Hot, hot. Simultaneously fresh. That is very sweet and tasty.
On mange tout de suite une fois que c'est cuit.
Otherwise, you cook, maybe putting where then after 10-15 hours eat.
Donc si on cuisine et qu'on mange après plusieurs heures, le goût s'en va.
This is true, I tell you, this is true. What do you eat very simultaneously, hot, hot, garam, garam. That's it. Even with a little bit salt, no problem. Even no salt, but when you eat anything, garam, garam, understand? Very tasty.
Donc si on mange garam garam tout de suite, ça a beaucoup plus de goût.
So what do you say? Because that gopi, she was cooking and simultaneously servicing her husband.
Donc cette gopi, elle cuisinait et simultanément elle servait son mari.
And the husband is eating and wife is rolling the chapati.
Pendant que le mari mange, elle continue à rouler les chapati.
Did you eat sometimes or garam garam chapati or not? Garam garam not means put in the hot pot. Garam garam means is what? Fresh. Simultaneously you are rolling and making chapati and put and
Garam garam, ça
without
veut dire
sabji you can eat so nectar will come.
ça veut dire que dès que le chapati est prêt, clac, on le mange tout de suite, même s'il n'y a pas de sabji, c'est très, très bon comme ça.
So husband is eating very nice. And in the meantime Krishna he played the flute.
Donc le mari savon c'est chapati, mais à ce moment-là, Krishna commence à jouer.
Then Krishna, then that gopi, she went out from that back door.
Et là, d'un seul coup, la gopi s'en va.
And she put the chapati on the, what is called, hot pan. This. There is smoke coming.
Et elle oublie complètement son chapati qui est en train de brûler.
But Brajavasi house, no.
Fire alarm.
Fire alarm. Then, why is smoke coming?
Donc les Brajavasis se demandent, mais ça vient d'où cette fumée là?
He is thinking, husband is thinking, maybe chapati is coming. But smoke is coming.
Bon, le mari, il attend son chapati, mais en fait, c'est la fumée qui veut.
Then she came in the kitchen. Hey, Gopi, where are you? Gopi not in there.
Donc il finit par aller dans la cuisine et il voit que sa femme est partie.
She is not there. She said, hey, where are you? Where are you? But I don't know where is she.
Il appelle, où es-tu? Où es-tu?
Do you understand? For this reason, Gopi, sometimes they also curse the bamboo tree. Because bamboo tree, you are the cause of our semblance.
Donc c'est pourquoi elles maudissent en fait le bambou, parce qu'elles disent qu'il est la cause de leur comportement éhonté.
So for this reason, Gopi, they curse. Agi lage usi basan mein. And all the bushes of bamboo in Vrindavan have to burn in fire. So Krishna cannot play the flute. Understand? Na baje bas, na rahe bas, na baje basuri. If you have no bamboo trees, how possible Krishna will play the flute?
Donc elle proclame que tous les buissons de bambou doivent être coupés et mis dans le feu. Comme ça, Krishna s'est terminé la flûte.
So for this, Gopi, they also criticize to Krishna also this way. Hari Samson, to unpari, completely innocent and uneducated. You make us completely shameless. Nilarja bana dete ho.
Donc elle critique Krishna aussi. Elle dit Krishna, tu es vraiment mal élevé parce qu'à cause de toi, en fait, tu provoques chez nous des comportements.
So many kathas, Sukadeva Goswami Pad told to Parikshit Maharaj, if I take also more time. Very nice, beautiful. One by one, how gopis, they talked their experience about the flute, the sound of the flute.
Donc dans ce cas-là, les gopis, une par une, décrivent leur expérience qu'elles ont avec le son de la flûte.
So now coming in this way. Why I am saying? Because Krishna, he attracts all the living entities two ways. His beauty and his sound of flute, Govinda Benutta.
Donc je décris ici les deux façons dont Krishna en fait attire les êtres vivants avec le son de sa flûte et sa beauté.
But in the same way, same Krishna has come in this Kali Yuga in the form of Sachinandana Gaudhari. Sachinandana Gaudhari, he did not hold any flute. He did not play in flute.
Mais Krishna qui est venu sous la forme de Sachinandana Gaurari dans le Kali Yuga, lui, il n'a pas de flûte.
Understand? And Krishna enchanted the heart of all the living entities with his also peacock feather. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, same Krishna, he did not hold any peacock feather.
Sous sa forme de Krishna, il enchante tous les êtres avec sa plume de pomme. Mais Chaitanya Mahaprabhu n'a pas de plume de pomme.
For this regard, Gauranga Goswami has one article, he clearly explained. Don't disturb the mood of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, put peacock feather on his head.
C'est pourquoi Govinda Maharaj a dit ne perturbez pas les sentiments de Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu en mettant une plume de pomme sur sa tête.
So try to understand this. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he enchanted all the heart of all the living entities with his Nam Sankirtan.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a enchanté le cœur de tous les êtres avec son chant des saints.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled South India, East, everywhere, then thousand people, gents, ladies, everybody also completely were and chasing behind him.
Partout où Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu voyageait dans l'Inde, des milliers de personnes le suivaient et chantaient les saints noms avec lui.
Because I compare, Krishna enchanted the heart with all the two, his flute and his beauty, peacock feather, that. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he did not hold any flute or peacock feather. But just Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanted holy name, and everybody completely were enchanted.
On compare ainsi les deux façons dont Shri Krishna et Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ont captivé tous les êtres. Donc sans flûte, mais avec le chant de saint Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
For this year, Natam Das Thakur, very humble, and his daina, what is called? Humility. He decided, Takhana amar kano napila jana. Jahar dura darsane why Krishna prem. And when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu distributed this prem and chanting holy names, those who sought Lord Chaitanya very far away, Krishna prem manifested in their heart.
Et Narottam Das Thakur décrit magnifiquement qu'à l'époque de Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, même ceux qui le suivaient de très loin, en fait, leur cœur était submergé de prem.
Why did not take time? Why did not I take birth at that time?
Et il se lamente, pourquoi je n'ai pas pris naissance à cette époque?
If would I take birth in that time of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, just taking darshan Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Krishna Prem will manifest in my heart. Because he is saying, Jahar Dura Darsane Hoy Krishna Prem. And taking darshan to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Krishna Prem manifest. No need to chant holy names.
Si j'avais pris naissance à cette époque, le simple fait de voir chez Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, le Krishna Prem, l'amour pour Krishna, se serait manifesté dans mon cœur. Je n'aurais même pas eu besoin de chanter les saints.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled in what is called Jharkhand, on the forest of Jharkhand. Tiger blocked the road.
Quand Chaitanya Mahaprabhu s'est engagé dans la forêt de Jharkhanda, il y avait un tigre qui obstruait
And
la route.
midnight, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu raised his two hands.
Et Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a levé ses deux bras.
Midnight. And the road is very small, there is a Pagdandi. And the tiger blocked the road and sleeping.
C'était un petit sentier et le tigre dormait en plein milieu.
Just Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet touched in the body of tiger. Then tiger stood up, raised his two paws.
Donc Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a juste touché le tigre avec son pied et d'un seul coup il s'est dressé sur ses deux pattes arrière avec les pattes.
Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's two servants, Balbhadra Bhattacharya and one Brahman. They are afraid. My God, what will we do?
Et les deux serviteurs de Chaitanya Mahaprabhu étaient paniqués.
Balbhadra Bhattacharya and one Brahman.
Balabhadra Bhattacharya
There
et
are two
Balabhadra.
companies of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
C'était ces deux serviteurs.
Then Balabhadra Bhattacharya and Brahman, he afraid, what will do now? The big tiger stood up and raised his two.
Voyant le tigre comme ça dressé, ils avaient très peur.
And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Krishna kaho, Krishna kaho, Krishna Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Vali Vyagra, Nachite Lagilo. When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanted Krishna Krishna, then the tiger stood up and so raised it to first and dancing. Krishna 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 Krishna.
Alors que Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a commencé à chanter Krishna Krishna, le tigre a commencé à danser et à s'agiter.
Not only the tigers, all the animals in the forest, they also came and chasing behind to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and they completely were intoxicated with Krishna prema.
Non seulement le tigre, mais tous les animaux de la forêt ont suivi Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Ils étaient complètement intoxiqués par l'amour.
Even the tiger, lion, deer, all they are also coming together, meet together. And the Krishna prema manifests in their heart. They also licking their mouth each other's.
Et les lions, les tigres, les biches étaient tous réunis. Et en plus de ça, ils étaient tellement en extase qu'ils se léchaient les uns les autres.
Do you understand? Tiger and deer cannot licking their face each other. But now Krishna prema, they are also embracing to each other.
Les tigres et les biches, a priori, ne s'embrassent pas en général.
Right? This is called the magnanimity of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gaura Sundar, Gaura Avatar.
Ceci est la magnanimité de Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, l'avatar doré.
So we have Madhurya and Badannata. Madhurya means sweetness and Badannata means magnanimity. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's magnanimity. Gaura Badannata.
Ainsi, on compare la douceur transcendantale de Shri Krishna et la magnanimité de Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
For the regard, Rup Sanatan, first they met with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they paid the obeisances and recited this mantra. Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratise Namaha. First, they recited this verse.
C'est pourquoi Rupa et Sanatana Goswami, la première fois qu'ils ont vu Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, ils ont rendu l'hommage en récitant ce verset.
So this is called the Maharshitagri. Namo Mahavadanna. One is called Vadanna and it's called Mahavadanna. Vadanna means mighty, magnanimous. Or Mahavadanna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna also is called Vadanna, magnanimity. But inside in Vrindavan.
Vadanyanya signifie magnanimité, et là, Maha, c'est la plus grande des magnanimités. Shri Krishna aussi est qualifié de magnanime, mais à l'intérieur de Vraj.
So our Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad in his one commentary explained. Krishna is what is called? Prominence, Pratmikata. And primary is called what is called? Just I forget. What is called? Madhurya. This is primary. Our secondary is Badannata, magnanimity. Our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's his primary, that is called magnanimity. Our secondary is sweetness, Sandacha.
Donc chez Krishna, la qualité de beauté et de douceur est proéminente, et la magnanimité vient en arrière-plan. Tandis que chez Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, oui, sa qualité première c'est la magnanimité, et la douceur vient après.
Audarja Pradhan Madhurja or Madhurja Pradhan Audarja. The Sanskrit word. Krishna's that is called Audarja, Madhurja Pradhan. Pradhan means his prominence is your sweetness. Or his secondary is magnanimity. A Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, same Krishna has come in this Kali in the form of Lord Sachinanda and go to read his prominent, that is called Udarjata, magnanimity. A secondary is Sundarjata. What is called? Madhurjata, sweetness.
Donc pour Shri Krishna, sa qualité première est donc la douceur et la beauté, et deuxièmement vient la magnanimité. Et pour Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, c'est l'inverse.
So this thing also Madhurya Kadamini Grantha, Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, very nicely explain and compare Krishna's Madhurjata and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Udarjata.
Ainsi, dans cet ouvrage, chez Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur compare la magnanimité de Chaitanya Mahaprabhu et la beauté, la douceur de Shri Krishna.
But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, at a time, 7 things he gives to all the living entities.
Mais en même temps, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu donne 7 choses.
7 things he gives.
7 things.
He gives to all the living.
Il donne 7 choses simultanément aux entités vivantes.
What are the 7 things Lord Chaitanya he gives to us?
Quelles sont ces choses?
Krishna he gives one by one, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he gives 7 things at a time for his devotees.
Krishna donne un par un les choses, mais Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 7 en même temps.
If you read Madhurya Kadamini Grantha, last chapter, 8th chapter, very clearly explain how Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at a time he gives 7 things to us.
Chez Chaitanya Charitamrita,
Madhurya Kadamini.
il est décrit comment il donne ces 7 choses simultanément.
But what are the 7 things? You have curiosity or not? What 7 things Lord Chaitanya at a time he gives to all the living entities?
Quelles sont ces 7 choses?
That is called Saundarya, sweetness. That is Sundar Rup, Mahaprabhu Sundar, beautiful form.
Donc c'est la douceur de sa forme magnifique.
Saurabha, very nice, beautiful, sweet fragrance coming in his body.
Le parfum qui émane de son corps.
Third, Sausarja. Sausarja means very nice, beautiful sound. Sound coming from the mouth of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Le son de sa voix.
When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chants holy names, Gai Gora Chand, Madhurishari. You know this song? Gai Gora Chand, Madhurishari. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chants holy names, we are chanting holy names. Different ways, different tune. But when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanted holy names, what kinds of sweetness, madhurya coming from his throat, sorry.
Donc on chante tous les saints noms, mais de différentes façons, dans différents tons. Mais alors quand c'est Chaitanya Mahaprabhu qui le chante, tout le monde est captivé.
Then Saukumarja, very nice, beautiful, his youthful form.
Sa forme.
Saukumarja. Then fifth, Saurasya. Saurasya means very nice, beautiful remnants coming from his lips. That's called Adhramritam.
Les restes qui proviennent de sa bouche.
Who took the remnants of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Do you know? Srivas Thakur's what is it called? Nephew. Niece. That is called Narayan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He gave his own remnants with his own hand to Narayani Devi.
Donc, quelles sont les personnes qui ont reçu les restes de Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Il y a sa nièce, Narayani Devi, et Srivas Thakur. C'est la nièce de Srivas Thakur.
Then fourth and sixth, Udarja, magnanimity. And compare with Chaitanya Krishna's magnanimity and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's magnanimity.
Et il donne également sa magnanimité.
And what is meaning of magnanimity? Do you understand?
Quel est le sens de ce mot?
Who understand? Anybody? Udar kise kahte hain?
When you give something without expectation, anything in return. Generously.
You are qualified, unqualified. This did not discriminate. Keep it.
Donc il donne sans discrimination de savoir si la personne est qualifiée ou pas.
In this incarnation of Gaura Avatar, he did not discriminate who is qualified or who is unqualified. Jare dake tare den prem balaya. Whatever who is coming, he gives. Take this.
Donc il ne discriminait pas si quelqu'un était qualifié ou pas. Quiconque venait vers lui, il lui donnait tout.
If you don't want to take, but Lord Chaitanya is chasing behind you. Take this, why not take it?
Même si la personne ne voulait pas recevoir, elle recevait quand même.
Sometimes when doing Vrindavan Parikrama, they distribute some food, something this. Some people are there. If anybody not take, take, not take, but take. And they shall take fruits, especially in the day of Ekadashi. Tomorrow Ekadashi, no? So Ekadashi Vrindavan Parikrama, once we did Vrindavan Parikrama, we think, no, today Ekadashi will not eat anything. But that person taking the fruit, take this, why not take this? Maybe he is running then to us. Take this. Apples and what's it called? Banana, take this. Then I remember Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You think, okay, today Ekadashi until 12 o'clock we will not eat. But he is chasing to behind her. Take this. Running. Take this. Mahatma, take this one. By force. In the same way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in his incarnation Gaura Avatar, he by force taking this, giving to us. Take it. You are qualified, unqualified.
Donc, quand on fait le parikrama de Vrindavan, particulièrement les jours des Kadashi, on distribue des fruits, on distribue de ce genre de choses, et il y a des Brajbasis qui ne veulent pas en prendre parce qu'ils jeûnent, n'est-ce pas? Puis bon, il y a les Vaishnavas, en fait, ils les obligent, ils les forcent, ils sont prêts à courir après eux pour les obliger à prendre le prashad.
But Krishna's magnanimity is only inside of Vrindavan, not outside of Vrindavan.
Mais la magnanimité de Krishna s'est manifestée à l'intérieur de Vrindavan.
Srila Rupa Goswami Pad explained also Krishna's magnanimity in his Laghu Bhagavatamrita Grantha.
Srila Rupa Goswami décrit la magnanimité de Shri Krishna.
Latasya kopi prema uvadanchati. Krishna, he distributed the prey in all the trees of Vrindavan.
Krishna a distribué son amour à tous les arbres de Vrindavan.
Because all the trees of Vrindavan, they have already prey. What will we give? They have already.
Mais tous les arbres de Vrindavan, ils ont déjà de l'amour pour Krishna.
But Lord Krishna, he gives to the prey to all the trees, creepers, all the Vrindavan.
Donc il a donné à tous les êtres végétaux de Vrindavan.
But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he distributed this prey inside Vrindavan, outside Vrindavan, everywhere. And he goes everywhere and he distributes it.
Tandis que Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, il a distribué à l'intérieur de Vrindavan, en dehors, partout où il a été, librement.
And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one thing also, he did not discriminate, which qualified, unqualified.
Sans vouloir connaître la qualification des uns ou des autres, il donne à tout le monde.
For this regard, Jare Dakhe Tare then Prem Bilaiya. Whatever is coming, is not coming. Also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he goes his house and giving. Take this.
Il est même allé de porte en porte, ceux qui ne venaient pas le voir, il allait les voir lui-même pour leur donner.
Nam Prem Malagati Paraila Jagajane. Nam Prem, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanting holy names and with Prem also. And he offered this garland to everyone.
Chantant les saints noms, il a distribué librement à tous les êtres.
So this is the Audarjata, magnanimity of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Ceci est la magnanimité du Seigneur Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Then seventh, that is Karunata. So much compassion to the living entities.
Donc la septième chose qu'il donne, c'est la compassion
First I tell about Krishna's compassion to all the living entities.
Donc c'est la compassion de Shri Krishna pour tous les êtres.
Aho bakiyam stanakalakutam jighansa patsadhu leviridhatru chetam kangba dayalum saranam brajema kangba dayalum saranam brajema. Srimad Bhagavatam gives evidence. Who does not want to take shelter lotus feet of Krishna with the embodiment of compassion?
Qui ne souhaiterait pas prendre refuge de Shri Krishna, qui est la personnification même de la compassion?
Aho bakiyam stanakala kutam. What to say? The sister of Bakasur, Putana, she came in Vrindavan and tried to kill to Krishna. And just she disguised, pretending. Very nice, beautiful young lady. But she put the poison on her breast and tried to feed to Krishna and kill to Krishna.
Même la sœur de Bakasura, Putana, elle s'est rendue à Vrindavan à la rencontre de Krishna, elle avait l'intention de le tuer, elle a enduit en fait le bout de son sein d'un poison mortel. Et elle s'est fait passer pour une gopi qui voulait l'allaiter.
Just Krishna sucking her breast and sent her soul in Golok in the maidservant of Mother Yashoda. Dhatrochito gotin.
Donc quand Krishna a tété son sang, il a aspiré son énergie vitale et il a envoyé son âme à Golok.
And Putana, she did not perform bhajan in sadhana.
Elle n'avait pourtant jamais pratiqué le bhajan ou la sadhana.
She had no any good qualification, no good behavior also.
Elle n'avait pas de bonne qualité, elle se comportait très mal.
She did not follow any rules and regulations of the scriptures.
Elle ne suivait aucunement les règles des Écritures.
And what is the qualification of Putana?
Quelle était donc sa qualification?
Putana balaghatini, rudhirasana. Putana balaghatini. She killed the small baby and sucking their blood.
Son activité principale était de se nourrir du sang des nouveau-nés.
So that means is what? Bad smell coming from her body also.
Son corps était très mauvais à cause de cela.
This is what you eat. That sweat coming from your body.
Donc en fait, notre corps, de notre corps émanent les odeurs de ce qu'on mange.
If you eat the onion garlic, after 2-3 days, the sweat coming, the smell also coming, onion garlic.
Si on mange des oignons et de l'ail, au bout de 2-3 jours, on va voir que notre transpiration sans l'ail.
Even you also take bath with the soap, but after 7 days, same smell coming from your body or the smell of onion garlic because you ate.
On a beau se laver avec du savon, rien n'y fait.
So Putana, she drank the blood of the small babies. Putana balaghatini rudhirasana.
Donc Putana se nourrissait du sang des bébés, des nouveau-nés.
And she is very beautiful.
Donc, elle avait des pouvoirs aussi, elle pouvait se rendre attractive.
Her eyes going down.
Ah, ok.
And her eyes going inside. And her hair as like flame of the fire.
Elle avait les yeux qui rentraient et les cheveux couleur de feu.
And very ugly.
Elle était très laide, on va dire.
And she could not give order any shoes in the shop.
Elle se lavait pas en fait.
Because her
Il ne peut pas commander de chaussures dans un magasin parce qu'il n'avait pas sa taille.
Elle avait des trop grands pieds, ouais, pardon.
You understand? Her feet she did not give order any shoes maker.
Ses pieds étaient difformes.
No one could make
No one can make
her shoes.
her shoes. She was back. What you say? She completely ugly. Teeth are going out. Two teeth going out. I don't know how she does it. Losing her teeth.
Donc elle était tellement laide, elle avait un strabisme divergent. Elle avait les dents dans tous les sens.